Hey guys, this is Apostle Ely. Thank you so much for joining us on this elevated hump day. This is where I is out there on the waters and on the hit land, and he is showing out. We thank God for Oya being the deity of change. Hello, Mary. How we doing there? Thank you for coming in with them flowers. Okay. Guys, let me tell you something. This is an exciting time for us spiritual people. Especially those that are getting back to the ATRs. Blessings to thee as well, Nikki Smith. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. Sir and ma'am, if this is your first time in my live, please post your zodiac sign and where you're from. I love to speak to my listening audience as we get prepared for this Bible study night. Those that know me and been following me for years, y'all know I don't let none stop me, not even death. You know what I'm saying? There are people everywhere going through situations and circumstances, and we want to send our love and support in this time because they're going to need it. There's so much water being treaded out of the Gulf of Mexico into the land, and they just going through. How are you doing there, my Sagittarius, Sister Brickhouse in the house? Being blessed and bless you for. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, if you've been notified that we are live, what's up there, A. Johnson, Aquarius? All right. As you guys are being notified that we're live, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. That is the ATRs. That is Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo. That is the shamanism. There's so many of them. Arkansas Sagittarius. Okay, Arkansas Sagittarius. And we got Karen O'Brien. All right there. Gemini. Thank you for being with us, guys. This is a very powerful night. As we get ready to get started tonight, this is our Bible study night. Guys, if you have not joined my YouTube account, please do so, sir and ma'am. There's a lot of information on there. What God is that? That is Oya. This is all this storm energy. If you study the Orishas, this would be Shango out there. That would be Yemi Yah out there on the water. And also this particular deity right here. And I want you guys to, what's up there, Nancy Smith? And to all of you guys that are coming on there. This is an Orisha. That's Oya. And we're going to be talking about that tonight. I appreciate it. Looking for a bless for my mother in Fort Myers. Oh my God, she's in Fort Myers. Yeah, they are having an experience that's similar to what went through with New Orleans. Mama Susan Gemini, thank you guys so very, very much for joining in here. We are definitely sending out our prayers. We thank God that Florida is very used to these storms, and we definitely in this area that we are definitely as prepared as most people could be for something that we deal with. But no matter how prepared you are, there are things that take place. So we still looking for God to give. Even where I am right now, the wind is still whipping right here. You know what I'm saying? I got on live regardless because I got to do my part. Everybody got to play their part. Okay. So we appreciate. What's up, Lee? Thank you so much. Ash Shay. So when we want to talk about, I want to say hello to. Where did I put my list? Where did I put my list there? I'm having I went to Miami today, then I went to Lauderdale, and then I got my hair cut today. All right, we're gonna say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. What's up, Shamari? Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Aquarius, Natasha Foster. All right there. Shamari, my Cancer from Chicago. As we get ready to get started tonight, guys, one of the things I want to encourage you, why the ATRs are so important, and I'm not going to really get into it tonight like I want to. Fiona, my Aquarius from Jamaica, thank you so much. Yes, I am fine. That's why I'm on live. But I was watching some of the footage with the storm. And I want to say this, and please do not take this the wrong way. And there was a white gentleman being rescued from out of his truck. A tornado flipped his truck. And there were some brown-skinned people assisting him. There's nothing wrong with humanity. But I guarantee you, no matter how much humanity that we show people, when they get into those voting booths, they're going to vote a certain type of way. I don't care how much you look at somebody, you see a child, you see a mother, you see a human being. We have humanity. That's how we see people. But there are other people that do not see humanity. So therefore, no matter how much you help them, how much you have been there for them, how much you have sacrificed or risked your life, they will turn around and vote against you. I'm just saying. A lot of people like to say, go back to where you come from. But if them people had been where they come from, they wouldn't have been able to help your ass. I'm just saying, y'all. A lot of time, reality, a lot of time we think that tragedy happens and we be like, no. When things like this happen, it shows just how much we need one another, okay? When it doesn't matter how much money you make, because when that water come in on land, it don't care if you're Republican, it don't care if you black, it don't care if you're a child, it don't care if you're an old person, it don't care if you're gay, it don't care if you're straight. You understand? When it comes to real life and universal laws, it is about humanity. And a lot of times these are the exact opportunities where we realize why that stuff do not matter. When you in a situation, you don't care who help you. When you in when your loved one is in a burning house, you don't care who went in there, got you glad that they rescued them at that moment. But when that is over, all of a sudden it's about who black, who white, who rich, who poor, who got a degree, who don't have a degree. When nature go to operate, nature don't pay attention to any of that. Huh? When Mother Nature is in operation, she do not acknowledge any of that. You get in her way, you get dealt with. I don't care if you out there for the right reason. I don't care if you're out there for the wrong reason. That's just life. It don't matter if you got insurance. Don't matter if you got insurance. Don't matter if you got a prayer life. Don't matter if you ain't never prayed a day in your life. Huh? That's just real talk. And my thing is, when it comes down to this thing called humanity, stop telling people that are very humane. You need to talk to people that are inhumane, that will save an animal over a human being. Okay? That's crazy. So that's when I talk about this is my spirituality. Because when I'm concerned about people, I'm concerned about people. I'm not just going after people that practice my religion. I'm not just concerned about people that's my skin color. I care about all people that are going through that. That's how I see them, as, oh my God, those people. But at the end of the day, everybody don't see it like that, especially after they get out of their dilemma. What's up, my Aries? What's up? Tyrell, what's up, baby? We were notified by UPS they're not going to be working tomorrow. Better for me. You understand? But I want to talk about this because if we are going to get back to our roots, we have to understand that nature is a part of your spirituality. I'm going to say it again. I don't care what's going on with you. I don't care where you are in your life. Nature, whether in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, or Kumi, if you guys are truly going to practice spirituality, when stuff starts to manifest, we cannot operate in fear. That is Olokun coming up from the deep. That is Yemiya. See, all this stuff, we go out there and we put all these sacrifices in the water. We study all this philosophy telling us that our ancestors, we use the water as portals, and we summon in our ancestors, and we want to be restored, and we want to be the head and not the tail. We be asking all these things, and then when stuff starts manifesting, the first thing we call it is the devil. Well, maybe it's an act of divine prayer being answered. Maybe the only way that we're going to get rid of white supremacy is that we wish things get back into nature order. You understand? And a lot of us, just like my house was built where the animals live. Sometimes we run around here talking about we want things to be set back in order. Well, a lot of stuff we done violated and crossed lands and did stuff we ain't had no business doing. Okay? You the one put your beach house out there by the beach. You did that. Okay? I love the beach too. And I would love beachfront property. But I realize that is the home of ocean. And a lot of times we build stuff right in other people's homes. God gave us our space, and now we building our space all by volcanoes. We just all in the animal kingdom, all in the plant kingdom. We don't know how to do right. So nature is putting things back into order. Huh? All I got to say. I'm in this with y'all too. But the truth is the truth. Don't matter whether it's in my favor or it's not in my favor. A lot of stuff that man has been doing on this planet is out of order when it comes to nature. Okay? Them just straight facts. I remember some people, and there was all them hurricanes going, listen, I practice voodoo, so do not even twist nothing I'm about to say. So I was talking to the people, and I was on television, and I was telling them, I said, a lot of you guys feel like people don't went to Haiti and did, like, we be looking at certain things in a certain way. You said somebody practicing OB work, got you buried in the cemetery, God flooded the cemetery. Instead of you thanking God, because guess what? You don't know where they buried your stuff at. But when that water went down there and cleaned that stuff up, it might have just uprooted what they put down there, put your name in there, or put your stuff in there. You don't never know. When you asking for deliverance, you don't never know how nature going to respond. All I'm saying is, if you're going to ask God to deliver, you cannot tell. All through the Bible, we have seen God use nature to chastise Egypt. We watch God use animals. We watch God use insects. We watch God use storms. It should not be a shocker in this time in 2022 that when you are praying that God is going to respond via nature. Okay? End of story. You're going to practice these arts. Understand where you getting your powers from. When you're talking about Olokun and Yemiya, that's water element. When you're talking about Shango, you're talking about fire. When you're talking about Oya, you're talking about the wind and lightning and thunder. What you think you calling on when you keep summoning Oya? When you calling Centea, you calling on those forces. And if you're in voodoo, you calling on the forces of nature. If you're in Palo and Miambe, you're calling on the forces of nature. Some of us calling on Mother Earth, some of us calling on Father Sky, but we are all summoning for deliverance through that divine energy. And when it starts showing up and showing out, anybody ever been in a ceremony with me? Nature starts moving. The wind starts blowing. Things go to moving because nature is always going to respond to the things of the Most High. And we are the children of the Most High. And so me, myself, God protect me, keep my loved ones safe. But at the end of time, I still want you to do what I asked you to do. I'm just being honest, y'all. Jesus did not get off the ship because there was a storm on the ocean. He still had to get to the other side. Huh? I'm just here to tell you the fact, whether it affects me in a positive way or whether it affects me in what we call a negative way. I'm just telling y'all, if you're going to practice, then know what you're calling on. If you're going to go to the ancestors, know that you're summoning in the dead. You're calling on your people that the cemetery. If you're going to call on, you're going to work with the sun, you're calling on fire element. Okay? So when your enemy house burn up or somebody catch on fire or a car blow up, that's still fire element. That's still Shango. That's still the Archangel Michael. Don't matter if you deal with the angels, Gabriel ruled the water. I'm just giving y'all hard facts because if we don't get this, we're going to be running around here praying stuff and then not understanding what's going on. If we are truly waking up, as a lot of us are, and we are truly going back to our roots, okay? Every storm that comes this way, it is a scientific fact that it comes off the coast of Africa. It followed the same path where they took slaves and those ships, Yemiya's children, Olokun's children. And that is the same path that all of these storms follow. Every last one of them. If that ship went in that direction, that's where them storms go. So we're asking that our ancestors be raised and we be restored into power. They got to come from their grave. That's all I'm saying. Think about what you really practicing. Think about what you truly practicing. What you really calling on. All of you that in the Christian world, you calling on the name of Jesus Christ, then you are calling on a dead man. Because in the word, it said he's the first from the dead. You're still doing necromancy. Still doing that. I just need that to be clear. So each and every one of you guys, those I do my readings, technology of the soul, these are the 72 names of God. Okay? That's what I work with. I want to talk about something tonight. I got some readings I have to do. Some people paid from last night. And what's up there, T. Carter Scorpio? Now, the reason why this is important, guys, is don't tell me about what you understand, because a lot of you guys, you have been praying prayers for years in the church and not understanding who you were talking to. You didn't understand what you were asking for. You just were repeating whatever the preacher or the teacher was saying. You did not do your due diligence and do your study. So therefore, I understand what I'm doing. I understand when I go out and burn my incense. I did ceremonies today in the cemetery. Then I lit incense tonight to feed the atmosphere, the energy, because I want to utilize this storm to magnify my powers and my magic, and to utilize it because I realize that the storm is a big generator. Just like the a rainforest is a generator, the ocean is a generator. What's up, Keish? Scorpio. So, got Scorpio back to back on him. All right. So when I tell you guys, I'm not out here to tell you how to live your life, what to believe in. I just want to share some universal truths to people that are resonating, that are ready to invest, to get themselves in a position so they can stop running. Why you think Native Americans did rain dances? Huh? They did rain dances to get rain to come from the sky. Nature. It's so many of us that we claiming to be spiritual, but we do not understand what we be tapping into. And then you start summoning the cosmos and what's up, Scorpio? Oh, got left and right, Scorpio. Now, I want to talk about this right here. This is a universal, not a universal symbol, but it's a universal truth. What's up, Leo? This is a universal truth. Not everybody do not utilize this particular symbol, but they utilize this particular energy. What's up there, my Taurus billionaire? Let me explain something to y'all. My title is Ankh This. Okay? Shalom, shalom. Thank you so much. Now, Pastor Ela, what are you talking about when you hold this up? I see black people wearing this, and they do not, just like the Bible, they have Bibles up on their arm. They don't follow the Bible. I'm watching people wear symbols like this, and they are not following these concepts. You got all these symbols on you, and you lack understanding. You cannot benefit from something just because you're wearing its symbol. You must understand what you are practicing, sir and ma'am. I'm trying to be nice. I ain't calling you all kind of B's and W's. I'm trying to get you to understand as grown adult people. If you're going to put a symbol on yourself or a body, if you're going to commit to something, you need to understand what you are doing. When you go to the ocean and you put that sacrifice in the ocean, it must manifest through the element of water. Okay? When you go to the woods, you're dealing with nature. When you sacrifice animals and you place them in places, you are bringing the ashe, the energy, and the frequency to manifest said things. Everything has a spirit. The trees, the wind, the rain, the snow, the plants, everything. And you know what? If I can get my brothers and sisters to actually believe that, we'll say that just like we'll wear these symbols. But we have no idea of what we're telling the universe. And then when the universe starts manifesting our symbols that we have, if we're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Hebrew, hieroglyphics, all of these stuff, sigils, veves, even my sigils right here, all of that stuff is speaking to the universe. And when stuff starts happening, we are shocked as hell. We are dumbfounded. We are flabbergasted. When you get scratched, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're saying? You are tapping into nature and in the shadow realm of nature. The dark aspect of nature. When you get initiated with the Orishas, those are angelic forces. Those are forces of nature. Same thing with the Loa. Same concept. All these people with the Santa Morto. Holy Death. That's an element of spirit. That is not a divine spirit. That is an elemental spirit. Huh? I'm in the house. Huh? When we going to talk about this tonight, Ankh This. What are you talking about? What this got to do with my spiritual journey? Just hold on a minute. I will explain it. Genesis, the first chapter. 27 through 28. It says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of him, he created him. Male. Now notice it said, in the image of God, he created him. He called him male and female, created he them. Y'all better go back and reread that. Thank you for them thousands of blessings. Now, if you don't understand symbology, you finna get lost. Be grown. Verse 28 says, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful. He said, male and female, be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion of the fish of the sea, over the fowls of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Now, whether you believe, I'm going to show you a concept. If you believe that God is talking about a man and a woman, okay, then God has already instructed. If you understand or believe that we are talking about a man and a woman, then this part of the scripture says clearly, you should not be trying to have dominion over a woman, and neither should you be trying to have a dominion over a man. Because it, listen, if you're going to come in my live and call me a warlock, tell your mammy that I say I see her tomorrow. I'll be off from work. So, if you believe in male or female, then we should not, according to this scripture, the only thing that he gave us dominion over was the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, and over every living thing that moveth on earth. Every religion is constantly telling you about having some type of dominion over a man or a woman or a people. Right or wrong? When you think about what's going on in people's lives, you spending more your energy, your ashe, your chi, your prana, trying to have dominion over something God never gave you jurisdiction to have dominion over, right? Instead of us understanding, if you believe that he's talking about blessing man and woman, every day you wake up, somebody trying to put you under their feet, somebody trying to make you do something outside of your will. So that's where we get the concept of free will, because you don't have dominion over me. I have a right to think what I want. I have a right to believe what I want. What I don't have a right to do is infringe on your dominion. Okay? I don't have a tradition here. I do not have a right to infringe on your dominion. But we are taught that from the church world, that you'll constantly have a right to pray against somebody, make somebody your husband, make somebody your wife. And that is what we spend most of our life energy trying to have some type of dominion or control over another individual. I'm sorry, sir and ma'am. If you believe in that concept, you're doing it all wrong. The only thing that you got dominion over is fish, animals, plants, and anything. That grasshopper out of there, you got dominion over there, huh? That caterpillar, you got dominion over there, huh? That catfish, you got dominion. But that man and that woman, you don't have dominion. Yes, black God, I just burned Saint in a candle to clear like water. Yeah, okay. Now, if you understand what it really means, this was a symbol of the feminine energy and the masculine energy. That's what I believe. That's why I say Ankh This. You cannot practice magic. You can practice a religion. You can practice a tradition. But you cannot work with life force energy without understanding masculine energy and feminine energy. And according to this scripture, God blessed both of those energies, both of those frequencies. And in order, the Egyptian understood that they go together. The vagina and the phallus. It goes together to create life. What is life? Carbon energy. Dark matter. Carbon is the building block of life force. This represents carbon energy. Every religion that practices spirituality always use things to symbolize a energy, a frequency, or a vibration, because they all understood that the universe is made of that. The spark, the divine energy that we are talking about is the divine spark of life. right? So when you are trying to manifest magic and spirituality, you have to have an understanding that this magic was given to you so you could have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, the creeping things, the cattle. You cannot have dominion over anything. Not as of yet. I have not Santos as of yet. This is Paulo, what I got on right now. I don't know how you didn't recognize that. This Paulo. We after 6 o'clock, it's Paulo. Okay? So, if you want to deal with me with the Orishas and stuff, that is above 6 o'clock. Okay? I just took those off. Those are sitting there cleansing. Alright? Y'all please stay on target. Because this is why people that are still crowned are still defeated. This is why people that are still scratched are still defeated. This is why people that are been in a religion for years cannot manifest, because nobody wants to respect the masculine and the feminine energy. Even in relationships, I tell you guys about air signs and water signs. If you are a female and you are a air sign, you have masculine energy. If you are a female and you are a fire element, you have masculine energy. It does not make you a lesbian. It just means that you have masculine energy. And when you get in a relationship, most masculine women with energy usually are in relationships with men with feminine energy. And those women normally do not respect those men because they are dominating with that energy in those relationships. Okay? I tell men all the time, if you look at her as energy, you will have a better understanding of how to deal with her. But they don't listen to me because apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. All three of my baby mamas were fire sign, masculine energy. My first baby mama was a Leo. My second baby mama was a Sagittarius. And my third baby mama was an Aries. Do not tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And I never had to make them be something they were not because I understood my energy. I might be. And if you said thought you were gay, I am. Huh? I've been your daddy over, your uncle over, and you over if you let me. Anyway, so here's sent. Gemini, thank you for joining us. When it comes to spirituality, when you are living in this country and you are listening to how people have portrayed spirituality, you will be doing it in the direct reverse. T. Carter said, Lord, you teach me so much. I feel like I'm in elementary again when it comes to spirituality. When I'm in your life, thank God for you. Thank you. I'm a work in progress. Let me tell y'all something. When you think about it scientifically, it makes all the sense in the world. How are you going to have dominion without masculine and feminine energy? Because that's what gives you dominion. That's what gives you the advancements you need in life. But what we have learned is we have spent majority of our life trying to subdue our husbands, our wives, our children, our significant others, our children. And that's not what let me tell you something. Every last one of us that are born with an innate instinct of our direction and who we are and what we're supposed to be doing. But we are taught what to become. Huh? The elephants don't have to go to school. The giraffes don't have to go to school. The wolves, the ants, the spiders, the plants, the tree, nothing got to go to school but man. If you listen to everybody else. Because we don't understand, we have to balance that ashe inside of ourselves. The most balanced man or woman is a man or woman that has balanced the masculine and feminine energy within their own body. That is truly an awakened person. That is truly a spiritual person. While you are here still utilizing your ashe, whether you're utilizing more feminine energy over masculine energy or masculine energy over feminine energy, all you're doing is trying to war and bring somebody under your dominion. Trying to bring somebody. Listen, you're going to waste a lifetime. You're going to waste a lifetime, certain man, trying to do that. And you ain't never going to do it. You're never going to accomplish it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because no matter what they decide, the only way that you can conquer somebody, they have to